Good morning children. How are you all? Hope you are all fine at home. And in this video we are going to see an interesting story about Princess September. About whom? Princess September. How can a girl be named as September? Let us see in this video. This lesson is from grade 8 English. We are going to see a story about this Princess September. Let us see a short introduction about this lesson. This lesson, Princess September by Somerset Maugham, it is written by Somerset Maugham, revolves around the youngest daughter of the king. She was the youngest daughter. Who is that? Princess September, king and queen of Siam. Siam is now called as Thailand. And she was named September. It all begins when her parrot dies and a singing bird comes to its place. The story begins when the parrot dies and the singing bird comes to its place. Her sisters then provoke her to lock the free bird in a cage if she did not want to lose him. Because if the free bird is let to go out and if it never comes back, what the princess would do? So she locked him. Once she locked the bird in the cage, he refused to eat or sing and instead became miserable. Thus the little princess allowed the bird to be happy in its own way because she loved him so much. The bird on the other hand loved the little princess and kept on visiting her. Let us see the explanation paragraph wise. If you keep your book with you so that you can read the paragraph and you can see the explanation as I explained to you. So some of the hard words in this passage is Siam and Siamese. Siam means it is the name of the country Thailand. In those days it was called as Siam. Siamese is the old fashioned term for Thai. Thai is the language spoken in Thailand. The king and queen of Siam had many daughters that the queen found it difficult to remember all their names. So to make it easier for her, the king began calling them January, February, March, like this. As they had, how many daughters? 9 daughters. And the last one was named as September. These names were, of course, in Siamese. Let us see the second passage. Peculiar, handy, oriental, pretty Polly. These are some of the new words. Peculiar, handy, oriental, pretty Polly. So peculiar, a different what is normal or expected. Different from what is normal or expected. Handy, immediately available. Oriental, of the east. The Orient means the countries of far east. It's opposite to the Occident. So Occident means which is near and the Oriental means which is far in the east. Pretty Polly. This simply means God save the king. Pretty Polly means God save the king as said by the parrot. This was the tradition that to pray for the long life of a king. The king of Siam had very strange habit. What was his strange habit? Each year on his birthday, he would give away gifts instead of receiving them. On one such birthday of his, he decided to give anything else readily available. So he gifted each of his daughters a green parrot in a gold cage. He gave them a golden cage with a green parrot. The princesses were very glad about each of their parrots and spent an hour every day to make them learn how to talk. You all know that parrots will repeat what we say. Yes or no, children? Yes. So all of their parrots could say, God save the king. That is Pretty Polly. And some of them could say Pretty Polly in almost 7 different Oriental languages. Oriental languages means in 7 different languages that are from the East. The languages of the East. So you can see in this picture, he is gifting a parrot in a golden cage to everyone. And all the 8 princesses have received their parrots, and this is Princess September receiving her parrot. Next, third passage, maids of honor. Women attending the princess. Maids of honor, the women attending the princess. Supper, an evening meal, typically a light or informal one. So one fine day when Princess September went to see her parrot and wish him good morning, she discovered her parrot lying lifeless. It means it is dead at the bottom of the cage. Upon seeing it, she began crying, and nothing her maids of honor said eased her grief. What they can do, maids of honor? They can do nothing because she is in a worry that her parrot has dead. So if all the maids, they just consoled her. She was crying so miserably that the maids of honor took the matter to the queen. The queen said it was stuff and nonsense and her child simply needed to rest. So she advised them to put her to bed without any supper. So the queen told it is nothing to worry about it, ask her to go and sleep. So let her go to sleep without any supper. The maids of honor were supposed to go to a party, so they tucked Princess September in her bed as fast as possible and left her alone. Hop means jump. Willow, a tree or shrub of temperate climates which typically has narrow leaves, bears catkins and grows near water. Glided, move with a smooth, quiet, continuous motion. So the passage says, the princess lay in her bed wide awake. She did not sleep at all. She was crying even if she felt hungry. Suddenly she saw a little bird jump into her room and she wiped away her tears to see him. She sat as the little bird sang a melodious song all about the lake in the king's garden. So there was a little bird coming inside her room and she wiped her tears and watched the bird. What it did? It just started singing about the lake in the king's garden. The willow trees peeped at their reflection. The willow trees, it is a type of tree which peeped at their reflection in the lake water, while goldfish moved smoothly in and out of the branches that were reflecting themselves in the water. The bird is describing how the willow trees are peeping their reflection in the lake water and how the goldfish move smoothly in and out of the branches that were reflecting themselves in the water. As the bird stopped singing, the princess was not weeping anymore. She stopped weeping. She forgot that she was hungry. Princess September appreciated the song and told the bird that it was very nice. The bird bowed down and asked the princess if she would like to have him in place of the parrot. He confessed that he knows he is not as pretty as the parrot, but he can surely sing much more beautifully, and Princess September got excited. She was so happy and she clapped her hands in delight. She became very much delighted. She became very, very happy, and the little bird hopped on to one side of her bed and sang till she fell asleep. Saucer means a shallow dish which is typically having a circular plate-like thing and in which a cup is placed in order to have coffee or tea. So the bird was still there when she woke up the next day. He even wished her good morning when she opened her eyes. The maids of honor brought in her breakfast and Princess September fed the little bird rice with her hands. She even bathed him in her saucer. After this, he started singing again and his beautiful voice left the maids of honor were amazed because never in their lives had they heard such a melodious voice. This made Princess September very glad and she was proud of him. She was proud of that little bird. Perch means place where a bird sits or rests. I dare say I agree. I dare say means I agree or accept that it is true. The princess expressed her desire to show the little bird to her 8 other sisters. She extended the forefinger of her right hand to make a perch. Perch means a place where a bird sits out of her finger and allowed the little bird to sit on it. She went everywhere in the palace to call out her sisters, and the maids of honor followed her everywhere. The bird sang a different song for each one of them. The parrots, on the other hand, could only say, God save the king, God save the king, and Pretty Polly, and Pretty Polly. So other than that, the other parrots would not say anything. When she showed the bird to the king and the queen, it made them very happy. The queen felt it was the right decision to send her to sleep without feeding her supper. The king was elated on seeing that the bird could sing way better than the parrots. He was very much glad. He became very happy. The queen expressed that she should have thought about how tired the king would have gotten up hearing the same words, God save the king, God save the king, right? Yes, by so many people. Can you see in this picture how glad the king and the queen to hear the song of the little bird? Yes. And the little princess, Princess September, she too was very glad enough and she is very much proud of her little bird. It was hard for her to understand why their daughters thought the parrots to say it too. The king, on the other hand, finds the emotion behind it appreciable. He doesn't mind how often he hears it. However, he does mention that the hearing Pretty Polly often tires him. Tires means makes him tired. The princesses instantly mentioned and said that their parrots can say it even in 7 different languages. The king did not have a single doubt upon the capability of the parrots to say it in 7 different languages, but it jogged his memory into thinking about his counselors who would say the same thing in 7 different ways, and it didn't make sense in even one of the ways they said it. See, he is comparing the parrots saying in 7 different languages, God save the king, Pretty Polly. Same thing was said by all his counselors who very often say, God save the king, God save the king in 7 different ways. It means nothing to him. Vexed means annoyed or frustrated. Glum, looking or feeling dejected or gloomy. Lark, a small ground dwelling songbird with elongated hind claws and a song that is delivered on the wing, typically crested and with brown streaky plumage. It is a type of a song. Nightingale, a small migratory thrush with drab brownish plumage, noted for its rich melodious song which can often be heard at night. It is a nightingale is a singing bird. Okay, in short. Upon hearing this, the princess got annoyed and the parrots got depressed. Princess September, on the other hand, roamed all around the palace, visiting all the rooms while she sang like a lark and the bird flew round and round her. The bird, on the other hand, sang like a nightingale. So put their head together, discussed amongst themselves to take a decision. Dreadful, terrible. For several days, the situation in the palace remained somewhat like this only, because she was so happy and all the other princesses were very sad as the king told that their parrots saying 7 different languages like God save the king meant nothing to him. So they were very much worried. Put their head together means discussed among themselves to take a decision. Dreadful means terrible. So the other 8 princesses thought about it and strategized. They have planned something. They went to see the Princess September and sat around her in a circle. They expressed their grief over the death of the poor September's parrot. So they said that she must be feeling terrible for not having a pet bird like all her sisters. They told her that they have pooled their pocket money, they have taken or saved their pocket money, which is able to buy her a lovely green and yellow parrot. So they have decided to buy a green and yellow parrot to Princess September. Thank you for nothing. Dismissive and contemptuous way of telling somebody that they were no help at all. It is empty of gratitude, as the speaker thinks that offer of help is of no use. But this girl, no, she thought that their offer is of no use to her. Pop, put or push, absurd, inappropriate, ominously, threateningly, suggesting that something bad was about to happen. So Princess September found their offer of no use, and thus she said thank you for nothing. She further added that she does have a pet bird which sings the most beautiful and melodious songs for her. In fact, she did not know what she would do with a green and yellow parrot. With parrot, what am I going to do when I have such a beautiful singing bird with me? The other sisters suggested that it was absurd to talk about her little bird when he comes and goes as he likes. So they are telling that, sorry, it is inappropriate, but we have to mention it that the bird comes and goes as it wishes. It never stays with you always. They looked around the room and to find him, and when they couldn't, they asked September about his whereabouts. Where has the bird has gone? It is not with you now. So Princess September told them that he has gone to visit his father-in-law. The other 8 tried to fill September's mind with doubt and asked her what according to her will draw him back. So they are asking what according to you will bring him back. Princess September was so sure that he would come back because he always does. They tried to advise her upon not taking any risks like that. They told her to lock him and keep him in a cage if he ever comes back. They specifically mentioned that she would be very lucky if he does. And the only way she can be sure of his position is by putting him in a cage. Princess September expresses her concern and tells her sisters that she likes to have him fly around the room. They left the room as they shook their heads, leaving Princess September alone and feeling uneasy. So they told that what is the guarantee for him to come back and meet you again? So she is saying that no, he always does that. He always comes back. So again they started confusing her. The only way to say that it is your pet, you have to lock him in the cage. Hawks, a bird of prey with broad rounded wings and long tail, typically taking prey by surprise with a short chase. Snares, trap for catching birds or animals. Fancy, feel a desire or liking for. Dreadful, causing or involving great suffering, fear or unhappiness, extremely bad or serious. So after some time, Princess September noticed that it has been quite long since her little bird left. She began worrying that something unfortunate must have happened to him with all the hawks and traps that are out there for the little birds. She even began thinking of the possibilities of him forgetting about the September, or that might develop a liking for somebody else. So she is thinking in different ways, whether it has become a prey to hawks, or it was trapped by others, or it might have forgot her, or it might have developed a love for someone else. So how terrible it would be, she thought to herself. She only wished for him to come back safely. Alighted, came down. As Princess September was thinking about the bird, she suddenly heard a sweet tweet from behind her ear. She found the little bird sitting on her shoulder. He had come in so softly and without making a sound that she could not sense him sitting on her shoulder. So quietly he has came inside. She was surprised to come to see him. The bird, on the other hand, expressed that he was aware that the princess would be worried, and that was the reason he came back. He told her that he almost didn't come back that night because his father-in-law was hosting a party and no one wanted him to leave, but he came back only because of he knew that Princess September would be worried. Heart go thump. If your heart thumps, it beats more strongly and quickly than usual because of exercise, fear or excitement. Prowling. Move about restlessly and stealthily, especially in search of prey. So in this passage, when Princess September's mind was filled with doubt already, it was very unlucky on behalf of the bird to have made that statement. If she felt her heart beating getting faster and she decided not to be exposed to any type of risk. So she got hold of the bird in her hand and took him towards the cage. At first the bird did not suspect a thing, but upon seeing the cage he was shocked. September put him in the cage and locked him. At that time, the bird could not understand what was happening, but in a moment or two he got into his senses, jumped on to the ivory perch and asked September what was going on. He thought it was some joke she was playing with him. September told him that it was no joke and that she was worried about him, as her mother's cats were supposed to be roaming around that night in search of prey. The bird agreed to stay inside the cage for only this time, with a condition that she would have to let him out in the next morning. So there is a deal between them. She is saying that the cat is out and it is looking for a prey. So he has to stay inside the cage for his safety. And again the bird asked her to let him out in the next morning. The bird had a very fulfilling evening meal and began singing. He expressed that he did not feel like singing that night. September had no problem with that, and rather she advised him to go to sleep instead. Thus he put his head under his wing and went to sleep in about a minute. September too went to sleep. They both slept very soon. She was contented that hereafter the bird is going to stay with her because she has locked him. Dawn, the first appearance of light in the sky before sunrise. Dew, tiny drops of water that form on cool surfaces that night when atmospheric vapor condenses. At sunup, she was forced to wake up by the voice of the bird, who was calling her in the loudest voice. He was asking her to wake up and let him out of the cage so that he could have a good fly before the dew disappeared from the ground. But September told him that by staying in the cage he was at an advantage, because she thinks that only inside the cage he would be safe. He even tried to slip out of the bars but failed. He even bet against the door, but it did not open. So meanwhile the 8 princesses came in, and as they looked at the bird inside the cage, they appreciated September for taking their advice. So they even told her that it was only a matter of days till he got used to the cage, and when he would use to it, he would completely forget about his freedom and he will stay with her. Sulking, be silent, morose and bad-tempered out of annoyance or disappointment. The tiny little bird remained quiet in front of the 8 sisters, but when they went out, he began crying for his freedom. September asked him to stop being silly and understand that she was doing it because she liked him. She claimed to know it better than himself about what was actually good for him. She asked him to sing a song for which he would get a piece of sugar. And the little bird stood on the edge of his cage and he gazed at the blue sky. He did not sing a note because he did not feel like singing. So the little bird stood on the edge of his cage and looked at the sky as he was very sad being inside the cage. He did not get any note to sing. Rather, he should sing because it would make him forget about his problems. So the bird expressed that it was nearly impossible for him to sing in a cage, when he actually wanted to watch the trees, the lake and the green rice that were growing in the fields. September offered to take him out every day, but the bird was not convinced, as it would not be the same for him. According to him, there was no pleasure in seeing the rice fields, the lake and the willow trees through the bars of a cage. Firm, unlikely to change. Obstinate, stubbornly refusing to change one's opinion or chosen course of action, despite attempts to persuade one to do so. The bird refused to eat and he won't even sing. This made September a bit concerned, and she thought about taking advice from her sisters. Her sisters suggested that she should stay strong and unbothered. But September was worried that the little bird would die if he did not eat. Her sisters thought it would be very unthankful of him, because he must realize that whatever Princess September was doing is good for him. If he still remained stubborn and died because of it, it would only do justice, and Princess would also get rid of someone who was unappreciative of her efforts. So September, on the other hand, failed to see how their advice was of any good, but she gave them a benefit of the doubt, as they were all older than her and more in number. So she took their advice. She just hoped that the bird would get used to the cage by the following day. Startled, feeling or showing sudden shock or alarm, sob, cry noisily, making loud convulsive gasps. Sill, a shelf or a slab of stone, wood or metal at the foot of a window opening or a doorway. The following day, Princess September woke up in a cheerful mood and wished good morning to the little bird in an exciting voice. When she received no answer, she instantly got out of her bed and rushed towards the cage. The princess cried out of shock as she saw the little bird lying on one side at the bottom of the cage. His eyes were closed, which made her think he was dead. The princess opened the cage and lifted him out of her hand, and she cried tears of relief when she felt that his heart beat. She gently asked him to wake up, and when he didn't, she began weeping, and when her tears fell upon him, he opened his eyes. When he saw that he was no longer caged by bars, he began speaking. He told the princess that he can't sing in a cage, and if he won't sing, he would die. This made the princess cry even louder. She offered him his freedom. She confessed that she locked him in a cage because she loved him more and wanted to have him all by herself. She doesn't want him to send anywhere. She did not know that her actions could kill him. So she further told him that now she loved him enough to let him be happy in his own way. She opened the window and softly placed the bird on the foot of the window, and the little bird slightly shook himself, and Princess told him that he was free and to come and go as he pleased, and that she would never lock him in a cage. Can you see in this picture, she is crying and the bird is lying like a dead bird. Good gracious! Exclamation of surprise, dismay or alarm, stiff, hardened and non-flexible. The bird replied and told the princess that he would definitely come back as he loved her too. He promised that he would sing the most amazing songs for her. He said that it was important for him to fly away, but he assured that he would always come back and would never forget her. He shook himself again and exclaimed surprisingly about how stiff he had been lately. So for being late, he asked sorry to her. Can you see in this picture, children? The princess has been sending off the bird. Mocked means tease or laugh at in a scornful or contemptuous manner. The bird spread open his wings and flew straight into the blue sky. The little princess, on the other hand, began crying miserably, as it is very difficult for one to put the happiness of someone you love before your own, and with her little bird no longer in sight, she felt lonely. When her 8 sisters got to know about it, they made fun of her and told her that he would never come back. But he did. He came back. He would sit on the September's shoulder and eat out of her hand. He sang the most loveliest songs for her, and that he had learned while he was flying above the fair places of the world. The little princesses never closed the window of her room so as to allow the bird to come in as he desired. This also proved to be amazing for her, and she grew up to be immensely pretty and graceful. Disagreeable, unpleasant, pound, a unit of weight. So when the little princess grew old enough, she got married to the king of Cambodia, and she rode a white elephant, which is very rare, to the city where the king lived. Her 8 sisters, on the other hand, never kept their window open at night, and so they grew up very ugly and unpleasant. So upon reaching their age, they were given away, that is, married to the king's counselors with some tea and Siamese cat. And this is the end of the story, children. I hope you have understood the story well and it was interesting too, right? Yes, we should not cage any bird in our life, right? Yes, it should be happy in its own way. Yes, and thank you for watching the video and have a nice day, children. We'll meet you soon in a new video. Bye.